I can kind of see. I did that. I don't trust myself to do anything else in the way.
You want me to press record?
I don't want to hit the wrong button.
Send out
Presses
messages.
record,
Wait, huh?
shuts down the whole system.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hit the record button. Which one is it? There's beside. I think that says widgets. I think that one there is recorded. REC, right? Yeah, hit that. Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we're starting. Yeah, just needed my eyes. Yeah, we're good. I'm good now. Ooh, wow. The struggle is so real. I used to have the doctor when I was a kid. The doctor told me that I had 20/10 vision, and because I'm that personality, I like to do well in school. I like to do well on tests and things like that. Hi, Andrea. God bless you. Hi. Good. God bless you. Good evening. And so he told me that I had 20/10 vision, and I was like so upset. And he says, no. What that means is that what others can see from 10 feet, I could see from 20. So I had really exceptional vision. And now this. Used to be, hey Jerry, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. I used to be, I only needed them for reading, and now I need them pretty much for life. Good evening. God bless you, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. I am Ian. This is my lovely wife,
Rachel?
We are of Big Family Life in the Simpson Family Home, and 4Fs with the Simpson family. The 4Fs representing faith, family, food, and fitness. Faith, because we believe we can do all things through Him who loves us. Family, because aside from God, there's nothing and no one more important than this earth. Food, because food is medicine. And fitness, because, well, hey, we believe overall wellness can be achieved and maintained by pursuing and maintaining a strong mind, soul, and body. Hence, using the 4S fitness to manifest your best life under God. Now, we are here. This entire week is dedicated to my lovely wife, the mother of my children, my sun, my moon, my stars, my earthly joy, my wife. It is her birthday on Sunday, and we are celebrating. I wish I could spend a day with you all. It would be Andrew, God bless you. Thank you for the gifts. God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for the gifts. Before you go any further, please pass me that so we can plug in so that I don't die halfway through. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. And yes, we would love, you know what? God works, God moves. And, His plan is His ways are beyond our ways. And who's to say? I know that there is an ocean that separates us. However, thank you for the gifts. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I know that there's an ocean that separates us. However, I put no limitations on my God. And so, Eric, Eric says, hi, Simpson family. God bless you. Thanks for stopping in.
Teresa here. Sorry. Hi,
Hey, Teresa, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. God bless you. God bless you. Blessings. And so I place no limitations on our God. And so if it is His will that one day we should come together, if it is His will that one day we should come together and commune and fellowship, then, I expect that to happen. Because we are meant for fellowship. We were created for fellowship. First fellowship with our Lord and Savior, our God, and then fellowship with each other. So I can't stress that enough. But enough about me. Let's talk about my wife. It's her birthday coming up on Sunday. And as we established yesterday, she's going to be turning 21 years young plus 17 for the 17th time. 21 for the 17th time.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. One day, I put no limitations on our God. 21 for the 17th time. So, yesterday was about turtles. That because turtles are her favorite. Thank you for the gifts. God bless you. Thank you. Turtles are her favorite animal in the world. And so, I was talking to our very good friend Joey today, and she was saying that she had a mishap with Bentley. That's Bentley. He's everybody wants to get in on it. And you know what? Say hi to the kids real quick. Come on, get in the frame because they're here. Here's Bucky right here on my head. Get in the frame. All things mom. So the kids are here. They're hanging out. Can I buy her anything with turtles on it? You don't have to buy her anything at all. But however, God bless you. God bless you. Okay, so the kids are here because this is all things mom, so you know the kids are here. So Joey said she had a mishap with their pet turtle the other day. And thank you for the turtle, Teresa. God bless you. So I said I had to tell this story. So last summer, what happened was we this is a new development. The area is a new development, and so what it is that we don't have a mouse problem per se, as it is that the mice have a human problem because they were here first. And now we
moved into their territory
and taken over because it was just open fields, 5-10 years ago, and now, sir.
I was about to ask you if you can tell that the ninja problem that we had.
That's the story.
Oh.
Ryder just popped in to ask if I could tell the story. So, because as soon as you hear turtles, this is the story. So, so we had mice, right? And so there's this little mouse, and I'm battling them, and I tried to do it humanely, and then there's just no humane way to get rid of mice. And at the end of the day, if it's a choice between my mice and the mice and my kids being able to play in the lawn, I'm sorry, it's no choice. My kids need to play in the lawn, so the mice had to go. So I gave them eviction notices and gave them an opportunity, and they didn't listen. So I took a more aggressive stance. And so I had one mouse that come out the hole, and he would run up and down. She called him Gus Gus. He reminded her of Gus Gus from
Cinderella.
Right, and just wanted to put a little hat and a shirt on him. And so me and Ryder, we backed him up, right? And I thought I was just going to shoo him away with the broom. I was trying to be humane. And the next thing I know, the mouse squared up on me.
Because you and the neighbor were...
Straight facts, I'm not even lying. The mouse squared up on me, and he was like, and now I'm scared. Hey Marcus, God bless you. Now I'm scared. I've never had a mouse square up on me before. So I was like, no. I was trying to be humane, and I'm like, nah, no, you too aggressive. You too aggressive. You are too aggressive. And so it was like I did what I had to do, right? I did what I had to do. I tried not to run, so I couldn't run. The kids were there. I couldn't run. So then I'm like, well, clearly that was Master Splinter. That was no ordinary mouse. That was clearly Master Splinter. So I says, anyhow, the turtles show up, looking. Thank you, God bless you, Andrew. So anyhow, the turtles show up looking for a mouse. I told the kids, just tell them I'm not here, right? Just tell them I am not here. So, I kid you not, 2 days later, a turtle comes walking
through the yard.
I was done. I was ready to move out. I ran in the house. I started packing. A turtle showed up. I kid you not. I cannot make this stuff up. The turtle showed up, and I was like, if his name is Raphael, Donatello, or Michelangelo, I'm done. I was calling a cab. However, we Mom got the turtle and we put it in the little lake behind us, and that's the turtle story. Yeah, I killed Splinter, and the turtle showed up for revenge. This actually happened. There's a video on Facebook to prove it. Her releasing the turtle.
It, though.
That video?
Yeah.
That video was from my old account that got destroyed. So we rebranded. I changed our attitude and decided. Thank you, Teresa. God bless you. And decided to come at this from a different Animal Kingdom. I hope you're not talking about the Netflix Animal Kingdom, because that show is just wrong. I mean, that show. Yes, I watched it, and I'm waiting for the next season. I mean, we're very conscious of what we put into our minds in the Simpson family home. And the kids would never watch that. However, Mom and I, we like to watch TV. It's our together time. We lie in the bed, and now she's into Criminal Minds, and I'm into watching it vicariously while I sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom, what are we talking about tonight?
I don't even know.
The kids are okay. Let's talk about this. Fifi is here. She's right over there. Come in the back here and say hi, Fifi, real quick. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Fifi because Fifi wanted to do a trial run. Hi, Fifi. Hi, right? Fifi wanted to do a trial run for Mom's birthday cake. So thank you. See, baby, she getting the princess treatment. Baby got the fan going over there. Baby got a little bit of arts and crafts going. So baby got the fan. Here's the fan that
This ain't
baby
a
just.
fan.
It just baby just made that, and she just kind of.
Yeah.
Doing that for Mom on that side there. So we got some grapes coming right away. I got water. Mom got wine, but I have water. God bless you. Thank you. We received that. Thank you so much. God bless all of your family. Thank you. God, thank you. We received that. God bless you. Thank you. And Fifi now, she wanted to do a trial run on the cake that she was going to bake for Mom on the weekend. So she did a little mini thing last night. And so she got a little mini cake here that she baked.
It's not gonna look like this.
It's apparently it's not going to look like this, but this is pretty much just a mini version of what Mom's cake is kind of going to look like on the weekend. She wanted to do a trial run for that. And one of the other episodes that we did, we talked about really feeding into the interests of our children, right? To try to keep them out of trouble. And this is one of the things that we're talking about. This carousel came for Fifi. Just the other day, she ordered this. She put and this is just a little thing here that makes it so much easier to decorate cakes. And it's so interesting because my mom, who's deceased, was a cake decorator, and she was a cake decorator. She's a baker. One of the many things that she did was she was a baker. And I have Diane, Auntie Di's here, said nice, right? And one of the many things that she did, I have some very fond. Your kids are lucky to have. Your dad is a boomer. Kids are lucky to have you because my dad is a boomer. What does that mean? The generation, I think that's the generation,
Oh, okay.
and doesn't know how. Okay, got you.
We have IT.
We have what?
IT.
IT?
And doesn't know how to do a live. Yeah, we have IT, which is
And doesn't know how to do a live. Oh, I got you. We have IT. Blended family of 10. Several teenagers in the house. One of them is actually Jordan, GQ Jordy. Check out our platform. Follow the link. Check out our YouTube platform. You'll see our videos. GQ Jordy with the good hair. He's in the Cyber Paychecks program at Sisler High School here in the city of Winnipeg. Teresa, you'd be familiar with that program. And he's in that program. So he's what we call the IT department. Prior, just 30 seconds before going live, he was actually up here because he had to turn on my mic.
It turned off on us somehow.
And I mean, I was born in 1971. I mean, I could use my cell phone to call you. That's about it. We live in Winnipeg, Canada. Yes, Andrea, over the pond. I know that it's late for you over there. God bless you. Thank you for stopping in and blessing us with your presence. God bless you.
Good night.
Good night. And yeah, so we have an IT department. That is why that is a funny story about TikTok. TikTok is a different animal. Over here we have YouTube, Facebook. Up here we have Instagram, and down here we have TikTok, okay? So the thing about TikTok is any other platform that you have, as soon as you have an account, you have the ability to have a voice. You can go live and share your opinion. TikTok make you earn that. So we decided that we were doing this, what we were doing, and trying to share our word, our lived life experiences, and so on and so forth, and our faith. We said, okay, TikTok seems like fun. Let's check it out. Ontario in the house. God bless you. Appreciate you. Yes, Winnipeg, Canada. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. However, TikTok is the only platform that makes you earn your voice. So what it was there was no live button, and I'm like, uh-oh. And so I thought immediately that the number must be, I thought 100 seemed reasonable. And I said, okay, let's get on that grind. So to get followers, to get 100 followers requires effort. You've got to put out content and then so we hit that mark, and I was so proud, and then nothing happened. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, baby, take a quick look, and I was scared. I was like, what's the number? What's the actual number? And she come back and she was like 1,000, and I'm like, I like 1,000. To God be the glory. I said, okay, if God wants our message out there, then He will enable us. And if you ever decide to get on TikTok, let me know. You can grind it out to 1,000. It is possible. However, there is an easier way. And to God be the glory, we were turned on to it, and so we were able to get our numbers up simply so that we can spread our message of grace and glory. Okay, that's it. Mom,
Yes.
what's going on today?
None. I'm just reading all the messages here. However, it's really nice. I lose track of whatever is going. There's lots. But yeah, today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
And it's still snow. There's still a lot of snow.
Wow, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
And
wow, can you see it behind us? Nothing but snow.
It snowed all day.
Mm-hmm.
I had a nap.
Mom had a nap, which is kind of, hey, what? I mean, you didn't have class today, right?
No, I had class this morning. And
You
then
had class this morning.
And then I had a bath and then a nap.
Then she had a bath, right? She had a bath, right? I mean, that's like the second bath that she's had since I've known her. But no, she doesn't do
The second bath.
That sounds bad. That really came out bad. Snow all week. Yay!
Change
Hi,
subject.
Carla. God bless
Subject.
you. How do you, hit me up in a DM, and I'll send you some information. Hit me up in a DM. I don't know if that's
Just
what
hope
you
he
call it on
answers it,
TikTok.
because I
Hit me up in a message on TikTok, and I'll send you some information.
Hey,
No,
remember
that sounded
Sadie's
really
place?
bad. Obviously, my wife
Mercedes?
bathes. I mean, obviously.
Mercedes.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant is that baths, as in lying down in the tub, are not her thing. And the same way that bye-bye to snow in Ontario, don't rub it in because you want to play games, all right? My live life experience. I still remember when y'all got a little bit of snow. Carla, you'll back me up on this. Teresa, you'll back me up on this. Cousin Di, you'll back me up on this. And I'm sorry, I got one other viewer here that hasn't checked in, so I can't. However, we remember when Ontario got a little bit of snow. Was it in '90s? We had like a blizzard. We had like, it was a all-out blizzard. Ontario called in the National Guard. Cause y'all got a couple centimeters. I remember that. Don't front. Ontario, y'all called in the National Guard for the rest of Canada military. You're right. You are correct. Carla, thank you. In the States, you would call it the National Guard. Here in Canada, we call it the military. Y'all called in the reserves to dig you out. And here in Winnipeg, we just kind of rolled up our sleeves, put on our booties. You remember, huh? Yeah, see? Don't front. Just kidding. There you go. Yeah, I remember that too. Teresa says she remembered that. Of course, they called in the military to dig them out. Dig them out because of a little bit of snow. So mom got to have a nap today. Winters are different in Toronto. They are. And Toronto still use salt in the roads, don't they? Ontario, they still use salt. Here in Manitoba, we don't use salt because that eats up the bottom of the vehicles and stuff. We stopped doing that years ago. We use sand now, which is wonderful for the allergies. Hey! So it's snowing outside, but my allergies are still kicking my butt. And so, yeah, that's fun. What were we talking about, baby? We were talking about,
I don't even know.
we were talking about, winters are, snow all week. It was right there. It was right. It was right at that comment. We were talking
No,
about.
I just said I had a nap. That was.
Yeah, mom had baths. Thank you, Fifi. Baths. So it's not that my wife doesn't bathe. Obviously, she bathes. I'm a shower girl too. Cousin Di. Lots of slopes in the residential areas, Carla. Winters are different in Toronto. Lots of slopes in the residential area. And the big thing about Toronto is that I think that you have no back lanes. In Toronto, I used to work on the choo-choos, and so I was in Toronto quite often. And there's no back lanes. So there's nowhere really for excess snow to really be piled up. So in all fairness, there is that. You know what I mean? You really have nowhere for snow to be deposited. So it's got to be moved out. It can't sit. And so mom had a bath because I remember after run day last week, I was particularly sore.
Oh, wow.
Okay, That's okay. I was particularly sore. I'm not a bath fellow either. However, Mom had drawn a bath for Justice, who's Justice is not a bath guy either. However, Justice felt like having a bath, so Mom drew a bath for Justice. And Justice had one of those cleansing baths, you know, with the baking soda and the scent, the lavender, and the what's the other thing, baby? The sea salts, the
Bath salts.
I can't
Epsom salts, the you know, and Justice had one of those. And I come back from my run and I was sore and I got to thinking, hey, watching from Sierra Leone, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. We're just here to bless and honor my wife. It's her birthday this weekend. And so I remember thinking that would be wonderful right now. And it's just a great detox for the skin, really. And so, you know, some baking soda, some Epsom salts, some lavender essential oil. And Mom had a turtle bath bomb that she shared with me because, you know, yeah. And so she had we returned the favor and we threw Mom in the bath and she was in there for, I mean, I was in my tub for a good 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you were probably getting worried about me. I was in there for a good, and Mom was in there for maybe
Wait,
7 minutes.
You threw her in the bath.
I did not throw her in the tub. Mom was in there for a good 7 minutes.
Because I always think of the worst case scenario when you're sitting in the tub.
Epsom salts, yeah. Jody!
Hey,
God
Jody.
bless you. Hi,
Yeah.
God bless you. Thank
So
you for joining
it's
us.
you're sitting in the tub, and then it's like the worst case scenario is like, say something happens, you're sitting here naked. So it's like, yeah, I can't be actually sitting and doing nothing for 45 minutes.
And that is what anxiety looks like.
What could happen?
Oh, no. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, that. That thing happened.
Stand up.
You want me to stand up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Justice wants to measure his height against Mom. Hi, Bentley. Bentley's here too. The whole family's here. Mercedes is not here, and where are you from? We are from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Mercedes is not here because Mercedes is literally in the doghouse.
Well, she's
She's
eating.
not. Where is she? They're eating. The doodles are eating.
And then
However,
she's going
she's
back.
in trouble today. She's been just a little brat, as she's wont to do. However, that's fine. She's just in timeout and she'll be out soon. I'm sure she'll make get you, Mom. Same with me sometimes. Yeah. And Ontario, thank you. God bless you. Few Ontarioites in the house. Okay, so the kids are over here busily making crafts and so on and knickknacks to honor Mom. Can you bring me Mom's wooden turtle? I'd like to. This is my personal favorite Mom's turtle. She has quite the assortment, and this one is not in the best condition, and so, however, I like it because, the one with the movable arms, it's broken. That is it. It's broken, but I like it because it speaks to me. It's a sea turtle. It has fins, not legs. That's it. Thank you, sir. This is not it, but this one is interesting too. Right? The wooden one, sweetie. I think it's the one that
That's
you had.
what, yeah.
The one that you had. Can you bring? This one is interesting too. I mean, it looks like it could even be alive, really.
Yeah,
That's just
so
for-
like
Look at
that's
its
why you
joints
hold it, like
moving.
it just kind of just hangs.
Oh.
And vibrating.
Okay. Is it like a Oh, there. Yeah. This here. Thank you, Ryder.
And the leg is missing.
The leg is missing.
I hope Bentley didn't eat it.
No, it's been missing from time.
Yeah.
It's been missing from time. See, this is another. And I mean, it's just like the home is boy. Is literally.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
take
head's
this.
gonna fall off.
Take this quickly. The home is literally full of them, and they're on display.
This one's
And
alive.
she collects turtles like a Jamaican grandmother collects figurines. And if you're Jamaican, I think you'd appreciate that. Oh my
She's
goodness.
trying to nip at you, then.
Oh, no, she's trying to give me kisses. She doesn't bite.
I'd
Oh,
nip
my
you.
gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. Oh, boy. Yes, I love you. Yes. She likes to chew. She likes to chew on my
Right on
beard.
this tiny
Oh, what little
spot.
beard? This is Ryder's favorite. I think this one is Soapstone, Ryder.
I think so.
I think maybe this is Soapstone. And as you see, they're all various sizes and big and small. Mercedes would get that one with a single gulp. Simple. Good to go. It seems that Justice has decided that he wants to work his way into the frame, and that's
Look
fine.
at this fraction of the chair I got here, Doug. Like, look.
Yeah, that's how it is with me. That's how it is with me in the bed with her,
I
with
like this
Mom
one.
and Mercedes and baby. Oh, this one is a hatchling. See, look at that, like a Hatchimal or something.
That one I think I got from the Calgary Zoo.
Yeah, this is moving parts, right?
Look at this one.
Okay, that's
Okay,
enough.
that's
They're all
Thanks.
straight.
Okay, we're done. The next thing you know, you will have seen all of Mom's. Jody wants to know your thoughts on getting a turtle tattoo.
That is actually one of my next tattoos. I have one, and I'm actually in the process of trying to find somebody to do my next one. And so yeah, turtle is in there, as well as Ojibwe floral beading look. Yeah, it's really interesting. So the person that I seem to have one sent me the contact for his person, I guess.
The artist, yeah.
Yeah, so.
And
She's showing me.
yeah, she's done. She's cuddled out. That's about her limit. She's at her limit as far as cuddling goes. If you let go, I'll let her go. If you know anything about this one, she's just not a cuddler. And I don't know what she wants to do.
She wants to go at the same time. She
There you go,
doesn't.
sweetie. All right. Okay. On turtle tattoo, and yeah, she does have one on her right hip that I'm quite fond of. And, yeah.
Like, I only got a fraction.
Oh, he's still okay.
of
Well,
my
sit on my
leg.
left and come.
Oh,
I mean, who invited you?
I invited myself.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. Okay, here. Favorite color?
Blue.
I know it's not for me, it's for them.
Oh.
Jeez, they all hurt. Oh, my goodness. No, and favorite food?
My favorite food?
Wait, Fifi, Mom's favorite food?
Sushi.
Wow, not even close. She said sushi. Not even close. Okay, Bucky, Mom's favorite food? Okay, well, at least you're honest, Ryder.
Red Lobster.
You're closer.
Oh,
Maybe.
no. Dang it, I forgot.
You're all fired.
Steak.
You're all fired. Every last one of you. And go and...
Lobster tail.
And?
Steak.
Yes, my mom's favorite steak. Mom's favorite food is steak. And
That was
so
close.
and so you were close. Well, you got half the dish anyway, so I guess that's close.
Lobster.
And it's so interesting because mom, Fifi, baby and mom play. The kids play Minecraft, and so on occasion, we figured out how to play across platforms, so they all play together, which is like why
Can't do it
technology.
anymore, though.
What? Why? What happened?
I have to pay for something.
Oh yeah, it's out the door. Once you got to pay for the tech, yeah, it's out the door. When it's free, then we're good. Like the Simpson Family is all about that free entertainment. But when her and baby were playing, and if you played the game or seen the game, you'll understand. And she's running along, and she goes, and she goes, oh looky there, we're gonna have cow for dinner tonight. And she goes and takes her sword and she beats the cow. But yeah, steak. So the thing is that she insists on wherever we go, she orders steak, and so it's an adventure, especially when you decide that we're going to Swiss Chalet and she orders steak, and I stay in my lane. I know when I go to Swiss Chalet, I'm gonna order chicken. When it's like going to Canadian Tire to buy my groceries, you can. I believe Canadian Tire does sell groceries.
Do they?
They might sell some items that are useful in the kitchen. However, that's hi, God bless you. That is, do we support Muslim? We support anyone that supports us, and that is, we are great respecters of persons, and as long as you leave space for us to exist, my right to swing my arms ends at your person. God bless you. And it's just not the first place you would stop for groceries. So while you can get steak at Swiss Chalet, the question is, should you? However, I've not managed to deter her because she is convinced she will find that je ne sais quoi, that diamond in the rough, if you would, right? That one place that, and I said, baby, yeah, I agree, because I love my little hole in the wall diners too. However, you're gonna find that at like a hole in the wall, like a hidden gem, and they're gonna do fantastic steak. Like chances are you're not gonna get a great steak at Swiss Chalet. It's just correct me if I'm wrong. However, she's committed.
Roll down. Roll down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. The steaks at Applebee's are quite. There you are. Okay, no more bunny ears. Thank you. The steaks at Applebee's are quite. Well, I mean, hey, God bless you. And I think that the steaks at Applebee's. I think that Applebee's. I would probably. I might risk the steak at Applebee's because Applebee's is almost a steakhouse, right? Because they do burgers, right? So like that's almost a steakhouse. I mean, it's beef anyways, right? It's beef, right? It's not chicken.
Bedtime.
So yeah, I can see that Applebee's would happen, just like the Keg, but they're known for steak. That is in fact a steakhouse. But I wouldn't go. For instance, I probably wouldn't go to the Keg and order the red snapper. I probably wouldn't do that.
If I was into fish, I probably would have.
Then go to somewhere that's known for fish. Hi, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. We're just here celebrating Mom. Mom's birthday is coming up on the weekend, so this is all things Mom. This is Mom's pyramid of actuality. This is all the things that makes Moms happy. What makes Mom happy. And as you can see, it has everything to do with the kids, the family. Here we go. Surprise! Teresa says I couldn't recommend any places. Ben, myself, and the girls are vegetarian. Good for you. God bless you. No kidding, eh? Jody says, with that said, the most perfect steaks are sold in Rosier Co-op. Carla says, I like chop. I enjoy chop. Let's start there.
For me, it's hit and miss.
It is totally hit and miss.
Hit and miss.
100% hit and miss. Because we went to chop, and the prime rib is generally solid. Bless you.
Bless you.
The soup, their French onion soup is above average. The prime rib is generally solid. The steak, we went one day and her steak and lobster was perfect. The next time we went, she likes medium rare and lobster, medium rare steak and lobster tail. The next time we went, the steak was medium well and the lobster was medium rare. So yeah, that you can't miss on seafood, in my opinion. You can miss. Jody says, Jody says chop is it. You can miss on the doneness of steak, but you can't miss on seafood. That's not it. Yeah, put her back in the kennel. Put her back in the kennel, please. I would go chop because of their Winnipeg rye they serve. Oh, no kidding! Even in Toronto, eh? Yeah, that's nice. And then Rossier Co-op. We go to Co-op here. I go to Freshco on McPhillips for our meat because they have a Cantor's Express there. However, Joey is said that she's gonna Joey's out in Steinbach, so she has access to other butchers out there. So we're gonna check that out. And Teresa, how long you guys been vegan? Is there a Ruth Chris there? Cousin Di wants to know. Not that I'm aware of. Ruth, no, not that I'm aware of. Well, however, we don't go out much anymore, anyways, because I have the medical exemption. I have a condition that prevents me from being able to wear the mask, so we just don't go out. We order in. Where do we order steak from? Was it Chop? Was it Chop or no Ray and Jerry's? Although Ray and Jerry's is very good. We like Ray and Jerry's. We went to Ray and Jerry's. The in-house experience was fantastic. Over 10 years. Oh wow, Teresa, really? Wow. Good for you. Are you straight vegan or just lacto ovo, just a couple white meats, anything like that? Rosier beef is consistently amazing. Oh wow, maybe it might be worth the trip out that way just to investigate that. For me, the biggest difference I find is that with farm meat and store-bought meat is the most simple thing. The ground beef. When you cook the ground beef that's bought from the store, the smell, because they cut it with so many other fats and so on, especially Superstore. But when you cook ground beef from the farm, it's night and day. It's just there's no comparison, none whatsoever. Yeah. And so now we're talking about food. That's awesome, man. Yeah, we can, because food is medicine. 4Fs. Faith, family, food, and fitness. Food is medicine. What we do is we're a very active family, so we'll let you in a little bit behind the curtain. What we do is vegetarian, not vegan. Okay, no meat. Ben is pescat. I don't know what that is. Pescatarian. Ben is pescatarian. Pescatarian. Jody says bang on about the ground beef. Jody, pescatarian. What is a pescatarian? I'll wait for your response on that. Hello, God bless you. Thank you for stopping in. TikTok, hi, God bless you. We appreciate you. Food is medicine, right? I mean, we don't diet because let's. Thank you. Eats fish. Oh, okay. Yeah, fish is fantastic. You know what? I think that one day what I'm gravitating towards is that I think eventually I'll cut out myself personally. I'll cut out red meat and I'll just do chicken, turkey, and fish, and pork, white meat. Right? Yeah, I probably cut out the pork too. I can see myself doing that. I can see myself doing that before too long. Just if only for curiosity's sake, right? I'm a curious guy. And Mom though has made it very clear that she will never give up steak. Mm-hmm. She will never give up steak. Not ever. Just my love. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that is so. And she just gave me a sneak peek of it. I'm getting sneak peeks of the birthday cards being whipped up and so on. Sorry to change the subject, but Justice is so cute. Thank you, Teresa. God bless you. Apparently he agrees. You see that when GK Jordy gets at him, they relax the hair. He has the Clark Kent curl that comes down right in front there, right? So yeah,
Remember
yes.
that one video where we did it with each other at the end?
Yeah, 100%. I find it so interesting that I ended up fathering cute kids. I mean, I do. I find it so interesting,
And this is like one of his favorite things is when I scratch his head with my
Scalp
nails.
massages, yeah. He's really into it.
Wait, you want to sign my card real quick then?
No, I don't want to sign your card real quick. I want, why? Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Received that. Said beautiful family. Thank you so much. And this is not even half of them. We're a blended family of 10. 8 of the children live here in the home with us. And that's where we are. We're talking about food. Yeah, we're talking about food. And food, I'll sign your card later, so I promise. We're talking about food, and food is medicine. And that is one of the tenets of the foundation. It is, oh, dang, guys, it's 10 to 9. It's way past bedtime. 8:30 in the Simpson family home, the bell chimes, and it is the kids off to bed. Food. So as they do their exit dance, food is absolutely medicine. We let's take a moment and just define some terms very quickly. Diet. A great many people treat the word diet as it's a verb, something that you do, and when in fact a diet is a noun, it's person, place, and thing. Do you think Egyptians are considered African American? I think they're humans. I think that they're Egyptians considered African American.
They had Afrocentric features. I'm not quite sure.
Good. Oh, Auntie Di says good night, Littles. And so.
Say good night.
And and food is medicine. I want to pick up on that. Come here.
Alright.
And so when we're defining these terms correctly, when we're looking at this, it's important that we define these terms. Snort laughed. It's important that we define these. It's important that we define these terms correctly, right? A diet is something that we all have. It's not something that you do. A diet is something. Let me repeat that, please. A diet is something that we all have. It's not something that you do, and you either have a good diet or you have a poor diet. So the idea is that as best as you're able to have a good diet and eliminate poor dietary choices. As best as you're able, right? We believe that all things in moderation. We do not diet. We have diets. What we've removed from our diet is that we've removed processed foods. We've reduced the chips and the, you know what? And the McDonald's. We don't do fast food. We cook. Oh, I love you so much. Say goodnight. Say goodnight to the aunties and so on. And we don't do fast food, but that's just us. If you do that, that's fine. God bless you. That's not judgment. It's just what works for us. And so we've reduced the processed foods to the point of almost near elimination because we cook. and then we monitor the amounts that the children eat. I mean, by no means do we starve the children, and they have a healthy diet, and they eat more than what they necessarily, clean eating, Jody, absolutely. They eat more than what they necessarily should. I read somewhere one time that as a child, if you take your fist and on the plate, and that is the portion
Bedtime.
size, if you talk about
Bedtime.
meat, starch, and vegetable, right?
One.
Auntie Teresa says
Garbage.
good night, kitties. If you say that much protein, that much starch, that much vegetables on a child's plate. Now, baby has very small hands, right? So when you're looking at that now, that those are her portion sizes, and that's just a rough guideline that I read years ago, and that's just a rough guideline that we use, right? So and strictly speaking, they eat more than that. Strictly speaking, they eat more than that. However, because they're children, if you allow them, they will just continue to eat until they spontaneously combust. Right? That's kids. That's what kids will do. Kids will just continue to eat until, if they're bored, they'll eat. If they're not bored, they'll eat. If they're hungry, they'll eat. If they're not hungry, they'll eat. That's kids. That's what kids do. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. And we're absolutely not fanatical about anything. As a matter of fact, the other day we brought home a box of donuts, did we not? Mm-hmm. We brought home a box of donuts. Imagine that. A dozen donuts. We brought home the Simpson family home. If you see some of our videos, you might think that that's crazy. That's something that we never do, that we're drill sergeants, that we're this. We're not. We just believe that all things in moderation. That's all. We believe all things in moderation. So yeah, we have donuts and Timbits from time to time. There's ice cream in the freezer. Actually, no, ever since I found out where Vanilla Ice Jack comes from, I've cut out ice cream. I'm not even going to lie, I did. Good night,
Are you
boy.
sleeping, Ryder? It's like he was like just totally relaxed right there.
Good night.
Daddy's boy,
I
yeah.
love you. So yeah, that's just it. And I mean, food is, if you, as Jody says, clean eating. If you intentionally, everything that we do in the home, we do intentionally. We worship intentionally. We praise our God, we praise Him intentionally. I pray on behalf of the family because I'm not going to take a chance that they remember to pray every night. So I pray on behalf of them, and I thank Him for the blessings and so on and so forth. Everything we do intentionally. We start there. And so when we eat, we cook. I cook. I'm responsible for cooking. And little Phoenix, you saw Phoenix earlier. She's my protege. She is 100 in the kitchen. Let me tell you. Don't tell her I said that shit. And she's always around too. Surprise! She'll pop up. She's that child. She's just there. Always. Like, I mean, I don't. Here's the best thing about having daughters. If you don't want to do, as dad, you don't have to do nothing if you don't have to, if you don't want to. If I didn't want to walk from A to B, they would find a way to carry me. They would. Very true. Moderation is the key. Not just food. Everything in life. All things in life. All things in moderation. All things in moderation. We are not fanatical. Oh boy, Jody says. Free range hens. I love free range hens. They have free range 2 acres. Their fresh eggs taste so much better store-bought commercial eggs and are 30% more nutritious because they can forage for bugs, protein, and fresh greens. Boom. I mean, if you have the chance, I mean, if I could raise, I'm Jamaican. If I could raise chickens, and actually that's a bylaw. You can't have chickens in the city. That's actually a bylaw. You cannot raise chickens within the city limits, which is interesting. There's teriyaki behind you. Teriyaki. God bless you. Yeah. And if you're, I have a little garden that I planted in the back in the summertime. All we had last year was tomatoes, though. I learned a valuable lesson about tomatoes. I don't plant cherry tomatoes. I had like 3 bushes in there. I mean, I'm on my learning curve. My ancestors are weeping. I'm Jamaican. I come from farmers, man. I should know this, but I can grow just about anything. I can. I think I tend to get bored though. I get shiny, Yeah. What are we talking about?
Nothing. It's already been 45 minutes.
Yeah, she's ready for bed again. One last go. Let's go. What?
Nothing.
She's her thing is my wife is very introverted. So and that's she's very introverted, and she's also the best person that I know. Jody says it is. There's a group on Facebook called something to the effect of Winnipeggers. I'll DM you to. Okay, thank you. That getting me in touch with if I can go more natural, I would choose that. I would choose that as much.
Hey, CJ.
Don't hurt my pressure. God bless you, CJ. Thanks for stopping in. God bless you, Julianne. Thank you for stopping in. As much as I could, I would do that because I worked in the food industry for a lot of years, and there's a great many things that you can do, especially if you're eating out and so on and so forth. And I'm not saying anything to throw anybody off or tell anybody don't do this, don't do that. I'm just saying there's a great many things that you can do to preserve food and increase and improve the shelf life, and generally speaking, that's not the best to ingest. Typically speaking, like anything that comes out of a can, myself personally, I wash it before I even cook it. And I certainly will watch. And Mom went on camera. She's sneaking wine. She's sneaking wine. I should have turned the camera. I love you. It's a birthday coming up, and we're on the week-long celebration. And as Joey said, the month-long celebration. We are not from Vancouver. We are from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Snow-logged Winnipeg, Manitoba. We are dead in the grips of a blizzard right here, right now. And it's the kids. It's great because it's not as cold as it would normally be. So the kids are out playing. We dug out. What is that behind you? It's a plant. That the kids painted it. It's a hanging plant. It's one of those creepers, and on mom's right above mom's head, and then right above my head is another one coming from this corner. You thought that was a pterodactyl. He told us to get down. Put it on a mug. No one will know. Put it in a mug. That's useful advice. It's my fault because at dinner this evening I poured her a glass of wine, and that was the glass that I poured her in. So she's on to her second glass, which shows you just how much of a responsible drinker she is. She had her first glass 2 hours ago. So yeah, right. But yeah, that's great advice. Thank you. And I love useful information. I do. I adore that. I water, which is and again, this is not to say I'm not fanatical about anything. It's not to say that I don't drink. I do drink. I enjoy beer. I drink beer. We always have beer in the fridge because I like to. I barbecue lots. I love to have a beer when I'm barbecuing. I like my rum. I drink Appleton Estates, and we can't get rain. Die, cousin, die. If you're still here, we can't get rain. Diane, she is still here. She had the next favorite wine. She's a Moscato gal. She absolutely is. She's a Moscato gal. I mean, she's very low maintenance. I bought her a pair of leather boots one year, and I mean, she's still upset about it. To be quite honest, this was a couple Christmases ago. I told the baby's fine. It's an investment. You'll have them for 20 years. It's true, right? Women, you did. All the women in here. Teresa died. Died. Jody. You all know. I mean, if you ain't got a real pair of leather boots, go get you one. That's all I'm gonna say. Go get you one. If you don't have it, it's worth the money. But other than that. She's very low maintenance, so she's a Moscato gal. Jacobs Creek, she's into it. She loves it. Even the amber Moscato, the red Moscato, she loves it. When we go out when we go out to drink, we don't go out to drink. When we go out to dinner, she will try a wine, a red or something, depending on. Well, the meal is generally beef, so steak. So, oh, so she might have a wine. She'll try a nice wine, but that's about it. However, she's a Moscato gal. She loves her Moscatos, and I don't know why these are up all over the place here. And oh wow, Thank
I
you.
don't know. Yeah.
But yeah, we can't get Ray and nephew here for whatever reason. However, it's the pandemic thing. I think shipping because during the first lockdown, you couldn't find Red Stripe or Dragon Stout or anything like that either. And so once again, we are not fanatical about anything. All things in moderation. I like to have an occasional drink myself in the home. That's just me. That's my choice. We do it responsibly, and yeah, I'm into barefoot Moscato and took up Roscato. Barefoot. We're familiar with barefoot Moscato.
Isn't that what we had at our wedding? Was it Jacob's Creek?
We
Had one of them. We had two
I think it was
Moscatos.
Jacob's Creek, maybe.
Was it?
I think so. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I think
Maybe
it was.
Diane will remember.
Yeah. No,
She was
but we're familiar with the barefoot Moscato. That one's good.
And I think Roscato is
Roscato
the
was
one
it?
I had from. It's like that red.
Is
red.
it a red Moscato?
Yeah, we had it at Olive Garden.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
And I mean that's one of the things that's probably the thing we don't really mess with people all that much, but red wine, okay. However, we love to go out and have a meal. Date night. We do that a lot. I mean, when you have 8 children in the home, it's important that we make time for each other, and so we used to do that quite often. And the great thing about it was that the kids are totally into it and very supportive, and you know what I mean. And so they're very supportive of our date nights.
Mm-hmm.
They always have been, and always will be. What's up, baby?
And
Oh,
so what
just come
I've
back to
done.
the water.
So what I've done, because of we can't go out and leave the home, whatever. So we just order. We would order skip the dishes and then go eat in the bedroom and watch a movie during the day while the kids are in class.
Don't judge us. They're in class. They'll never know. They'll never know. They'll never know. And then we hide the evidence. No, the thing is, if you remember Carla, the kids, it's a thing that the kids get in the door before the doorbell rings. So yeah, it's the kids are very supportive of our date nights, and we're very it's important. I mean, as much as the kids and our relationships with the kids are important, and as much as everything is about the kids, we have to brilliant. Jody says this is brilliant. We hide from our kids all the time. We have to. You have to make a time for each other. What is your best advice for high school and overcoming fear of failure? That is a great. Good night, baby. Love you. Omar says that is a great, fantastic. I used to do a lot of coaching. I coached a lot of coaching over the years, and one of the things I used to, and my favorite age group to coach are very young children before the age of 8 years old, 7, 8 years old, because those are in the formative years and they're really able to receive any good advice that you give them. And what I used to do was I used to try to talk to the parents first, because I needed to get the parents on board with what we were doing, because this wasn't just about basketball or football. It was about teaching some basic principles that will serve you well in life: hard work, accountability, and things like that, right? And so when this was a specific incident thing that we addressed, because I suggested to the children, and I've always suggested to children, that you can remove failure from the equation just by effort. Because at the end of the day, I dare you to go to your parent and say, "Mom or Dad, I said I did my best, but I didn't get the desired result." And I dare you to suggest to your parents that you failed. You cannot fail when you put forth your best effort. That's not failure. Failure is not showing up. Failure is not trying. Failure is not doing your best regardless of the obstacles that you're up against. Now, if you do your very best, right? And now this is the catch-22. This is where, because you got to be honest. Because when it's just you and God, there's no lying in that situation, right? So if you can go before God and say, "God, I did my very best," that is not failure. In my lived life experience, it's just that God has something else in store for me. And again, in my lived life experience, 100% of the time that God's plan did not line up with my plan for my life, whatever God had in mind was more, was better, was beyond anything that I could have imagined. That's just my lived life experience. So I would say to you, you can remove and eliminate failure from the equation by doing your very best in everything that you do. Thanks for engaging, man. I hope that helps. Baby, what you got?
Nothing.
I think we getting ready to wrap. This is night 2 of All Things Mom. To God be the glory. As Mom's birthday is coming up on Sunday, so we just lifting her up and celebrating her and just thanking God for her and asking Him to continue to bless her because she is everything to us. She, not just me. She is everything to us. As you can see, all the children have their own unique and special relationship with Mom, and that is such an amazing feat, being as how we have 10 children. You would think that, I had, but she's deep, man. She's all in. She's, and everybody, and she makes time for everybody. She makes time for good night, son. She makes time for everybody. Right? Because this my job here is easy. I check in on the kids. I check in with the kids. Every once in a while I do a oral check-in with the kids. What's going on? Yeah. That's my job. And if there's a problem, I send in the big guns. Mom, I think maybe you need to go talk to Judge. I send in the big guns. I send in the heavy hitter when there's a problem. I send Mom in. not necessarily a problem. However, if there's something, if somebody is out of sorts. Somebody's out of sorts. Check in with your kids. I'm very religious and I really respect your opinion. Very inspirational. Thank you very much. God bless you, Omar. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for engaging and thank you for visiting us. God's blessing on you and your family continually. Today, tomorrow, for always. So yeah, I check in and mom handles the problems. She's like MacGyver. Hey, I'm dating myself. Most of y'all don't know who MacGyver. Couple of you will know maybe who MacGyver is. My MacGyver could take a stick of chewing gum and fix a helicopter. I love it. Kind of like Red Green too. With that, I think we're going to check out because mom is ready to call it a night, and we're going to do this again tomorrow anyways, so we'll have more to talk about tomorrow. God bless you all. Thank you for joining us to help me celebrate the best person that I know, my lovely wife. For us, faith, family, food, and fitness. It's Ramadan, and
All right, I'll take